All right, graph number 3 looks like this. This is also a limacone, but this one has an actual loop inside. Remember, the limacones have 3 different types. The first one was a heart that we just drew. The next one is going to have a loop. It may not necessarily be going up, it may be going sideways or down into the circle. But yeah, that's generally what the shape is going to look like. All right, so how do we do that? Well, it says that they want us to use, from graph number 3, from 0 to 2 pi. So we're going to go all the way around the circle. All again I have to do is copy these numbers here from 0 all the way to 2 pi at each one of these marking points on my little graph paper, and that will be all the angles that they're asking for. Okay, so I have 0, pi over 6, pi over 3, pi over 2, 2 pi over 3, 5 pi over 6, pi, 7 pi over 6, 4 pi over 3, 3 pi over 2, oh, I didn't make it, darn. 5 pi over 3, 11 pi over 6, and 2 pi. Okay, so I will type into my calculator first the sign of 0, get an answer, multiply it by 2, and then go 1 minus that answer. So just keep doing this for each one of these angles. Make sure your calculator is in radians, and you should get these numbers. Oops. Uh-oh. 0, 3, negative. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Okay, so there are the numbers, and now I'm going to plot them. So I'm going to zoom in this time to plot these numbers. Okay, so the first one is 0, 1. So the radius is 1, and I don't move. At pi over 6, the radius is 0. So that would be on the origin. Pi over 3, the radius is negative 0.73. So I'm actually going to go to the other side. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to pretend that this is a positive radius of positive 0.73, which is almost over to 1. I'm going to go all the way to pi over 3, and then I'm going to flip across, reflect across the origin. Okay, negative 1, and then pi over 2, pretend it's positive, go to pi over 2, reflect across. Back at 0 at pi over 6, that's just the origin. Pi and 1, so 1 and pi would be over here. Okay. And then 7 pi over 6 and 2 would be here. And basically what we did so far is I believe we did this, and then we're coming around again, but we'll see. Okay, 4 pi over 3 is 2.73. 2.73 here. Here we'd be at 3. And then we have, just trying to see, 2.73 be here, 2, and 1 again. Let's see, here. Okay, I feel like I'm missing one. Pi over 3 is 1. Okay. So 0, 0, 0. Okay. Oh yeah, we went first from 1 to 0, and then from 0 to here, and then a negative 1. Oh yeah, I missed this one right here at 2 pi over 3, and the negative 1 would be, or negative 0.73 would be there. And then I went back to here, and then I went over here, and then I went around like this, and this curve looks really goofy, but it's because I made these two bubbly. Basically, they're supposed to look more flat. That's my problem. There we go. So, if I clean up my little bubbles there on my grid, it'll look like it's supposed to. Oops, goober. All right. Okay. So if you connect the dots one at a time in exactly the order that they give them, so we started here and then 0 and then there and then there, back to 0 here. If you just do them in exactly the correct order, then it shouldn't be too hard to discern the shape as it takes form. Okay? There's graph number 3.